Also, before the video starts, and we do everything else, I'm gonna tell you guys this now. I decided to do 3 videos since this game is updating tomorrow. So yeah, we're only doing 3 videos today, and yeah. Anyway, back to the video. Hello everybody, my name is Solo. Welcome back to the channel, and today let's talk about what we just saw in the video. So if you guys don't know, they put up a video today kind of talking about the hunt, but not really talking about the event, just the unit that's coming with it. And I have a few, issues, about it. Well, yes, it is cool that it's like a starter unit. Why? Like, this would have been a really great time to have just a limited, like, unit, right? Kind of like the soaring starfish. But instead, unless they just haven't put it on, we're getting a just legendary Perch Perkins, right? Not only that, he doesn't even seem really that good. Like, he's a line unit, and if you guys know anything about line units, you guys know that, like, Band Geek Sandy and, who else? Patrick, I want to say. Band Geek Patrick is also a line unit. And they do more damage than him, even when not Shiny Wumbo, and they cost less. He's like, oh yeah, he's better than the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, you wanna know who's better than both of them? SpongeBob. Literally SpongeBob. So, I get it's gonna be a chase unit because it's not gonna drop after the event. But like he starts talking about all of the different stuff, right? And all of the different units that are or like not units, but like the new map and everything else that's coming. And the one thing I want to point out about what he said in particular to the event is he said the phrase, oh yeah, you guys should go look in the shop for brand new bundles and or brand new food items, which means even though people have criticized them for the fact that they keep putting the food items like the Goofy Goober Sundae, the boxes of chocolates and stuff like that, even though people have gone like told them, hey, this is BS. You guys are doing, like, you guys are making the game pay to win, where people can just literally get level food that instantly levels their units by just paying money. It seems like they're doing it again. Like, I feel like after a while you should learn from like your mistakes, right? And actually make it fair for everybody, but apparently not. Apparently we're just getting more and more random BS with the food and everything else all messed up. So yeah, that's fun, I suppose. Like, I'm hoping that it's gonna be a fun map and everything, but I'm hoping that there's more for free-to-play players than just Perch Perkins. Like, if it's just Perch Perkins, my update video is not gonna be like friendly. I'm not gonna be a happy person if it's just Perch Perkins for free-to-play, and then everything else is like some sort of paid, addition to the game or something. Because let's be honest, literally the last few updates have been a decent amount pay to win. Like the treasure update, 100% pay to win. Like, I'm sorry, you can't make a literal game pass that gives you basically 10 times luck, turning your secret 0.1% into a 1%. Like, and not expect people to call it pay to win. And also the fact that Hashslinging Slasher is one of the like best new units, again, makes it pay to win. So yeah, Zach, I just have a real question for Zach and those guys. When are you guys gonna actually like listen to your audience and, you know, talk about free to play ways to get items instead of just, oh hey, by the way, go into the trade market and pray to God somebody wants your, you know, units that they probably already have 10 times over. Because the people I've seen who have complained about like, oh, well, I don't like macroers because they sit there and they do this, that, and the other, and they just have so many units. You want to know what's really funny? The people I see with the most units are the people who buy every Game Pass and then turn around and buy a bunch of diamonds and then just summon on them continuously until they have a box full of 5-star shiny wombos to basically barter for any unit in the game. Like, I've seen that, like, personally. But again, they say that the macro people are the problem, which I fully disagree with. But yeah, I'm hoping that Zach and those guys have something other than just Perch Perkins. Because, like, not only that, they've had a bunch of pay-to-win updates. It's just, like, you're in the Roblox Hunt event, right? And you're telling me that right now we're getting a new map, which is cool. A new unit, which honestly the new unit is only going to really be beneficial to new players, going to be honest. And then 2 items that sound like they're for pay-to-win players. Like, that doesn't really sound like a fun event and sounds like it's going to be somewhere around the Valentine's event again. Which, if you remember right, I did not like the Valentine's event that much. I mean, you can, like, tell by the way I only have, I believe, a 1-star, yeah, soaring starfish. Like, I didn't like the event that much. So yeah, I'm just wondering when it's gonna start being super fun for free-to-play players. And I always get somebody in my comment section whenever I mention free-to-play players. Oh, well, I think this is the most free-to-play friendly. Honestly, I think this gets beaten out by quite a few games. I think Plants Tower Defense beats this game in being free-to-play friendly. And I said it. I don't care. I said it. Because Plants Tower Defense understands that people don't want to have to pay money for every single thing that comes out for this game. Like, frankly, I haven't had the motivation to play this game because, well, I mean, the last update is literally, hey, do you have money? Do you want to spend for a Game Pass? So then we can get more money from you and you get these 2 Game Passes. And then also, by the way, I thought also, I'm going to put this here because I didn't really talk about it in the video. The fact that like people are like going off about, oh, macroing is ruining the economy, blah, 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 blah. Just because one person, or like a few people who have every Game Pass are macroing does not mean the majority of the like people who are macroing in SpongeBob TD are the problem. Because like, let's be real, the free-to-play players who do macro are not the problem in that situation. It's the people who are spending, you know, to get every Game Pass and then macroing on top of that are the problem. Also, I'm going to point this out. So I had a little bit of a conversation with Bemmy in general chat. And Bemmy's like, well, I just don't think YouTubers should macro. And I'm like, Bemmy, isn't most of the people that like you're friends with not really even free-to-play players? Like, I'm pretty sure most of the people I've seen around like Bemmy's circle have all purchased Game Passes and like purchased things from SpongeBob TD. And he's like, well, we don't get free units. And I'm like, you may not get free units, but like y'all like have a reason not to macro. Y'all don't have to go through and, you know, with the treasure chests, you have a 1% chance to get, a secret, whereas I have a 0.1. And that's the difference, is I don't have all the boosts, because unlike Pet Star Simulator, there's no way to get like game passes for free unless you want to go to the abysmal wasteland that is trading in this game, which, by the way, is again abysmal, because a lot of people again overvalue their units, and then you run into the people that they talk about who macro and have all the game passes and have 50 to 60 shiny wumbo mythics and or secrets that are 5 stars. Like, it's just a thing. But to say that, oh well, YouTubers shouldn't do it, I'm gonna amend that statement and say YouTubers who pay for game passes shouldn't do it. Because I hate to break it to you, if you play free to play and you expect everybody to actively grind SpongeBob, I would rather slam my head through a wall. Like, for a game that really wants to be like Bloons Tower Defense, they don't give you the ability to have enough fun to want to actively grind the game. Like, the reason why I don't sit there and actively grind every single thing in the game is because every time I try to, it just becomes this monotonous thing of, okay, you play the thing, regrind it, especially with the fact that, like, for example, in here, just to look at all the different raids here, like, for me to start getting Captain Magmas, I need, again, 10,000 of the spatulas, which requires you to at least, let's see, you have, what, 150, right, per run, which takes about 30 minutes. So, if I do the calculator stuff, let me just pull up my calculator real quick. So, yeah, if you get 150 per run, and you can get, let me do 10,000 divided by 150, which is 66.66 repeating runs of the thing to get one Squidward, one Captain Magma, right? Meaning that if you can do 2 runs in an hour, like I can, because I don't have a game pass for five times speed, that's still 33 runs. Like, which means you can do 2 runs an hour, and you have to do 33 sets of those. That means you have to grind for almost 34 hours for one Captain Magma, who isn't even like a super good unit anymore, right? Makes no sense. But God forbid God forbid a free-to-play player macros, because it's better than staring at a computer screen for 33 hours to get one Squidward. Oh, but he can drop from the raid. Oh, blah blah blah. It doesn't really honestly matter. Like, the drop rates are so abysmal in this game that it just basically requires you to do that. Like, I could sit here and I could set up shop in the Murmur Lair and just like continuously farm that, but like the drop percentage is just absolutely abysmal. It's the same with the chest, it's the same with everything. So I'm going to stand by this statement. Until SpongeBob starts making the game any more free-to-play friendly, I'm not going to stop macroing, because there's no reason. Legit none for me to be behind while everybody else is in front of me because they're buying stuff. Like, until they start making either a way to get game passes for free without having to sit there and go through the abysmal trading system where you have to run into the people who macro with game passes to somehow doing other things without having to sit there and sell my firstborn child to get it done. like, I'm gonna keep macroing. And if people have a problem and they say, well, you're a YouTuber, you shouldn't be macroing, I'll say, okay, well, SpongeBob TD doesn't need to put a pay to win item in every update. And I'm not even joking, there's been one in every single update. So yeah, that's my stance on it. And sorry if people don't like that, but I think it's fair for someone who's, you know, trying to be free to play friendly to not bend just because people are upset over other people who are buying, you know, the game passes, who macro and who basically dominate the market, to be told, oh, hey, you're not supposed to macro because we feel like you should be actively grinding. Give me something that's fun enough to actively grind and I'll do it. I do it for crab tower defense. I do it for plants tower defense. I do it for poppy tower defense. I don't do it for this game because this game is just so monotonous that it's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, I just figured I'd throw this in here. So back to the actual video. You know, buying chests wasn't like a big deal. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, you can just continuously buy chests. Anyway. But yeah, it's ridiculous. It really is. Like, I wish that Zach and those guys had more free-to-play players in mind rather than, hey, how much money can we make? But I'll have to save all of my judgment for tomorrow because apparently the update's coming out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to be making a live video for that tomorrow. I call them live videos. I don't go live. I don't stream. But they will be out the same day as the update. So yeah. And you guys will get my opinion, and I'm not gonna sit there and hold back on it either. If it is bad, I'm going to call it bad, because as it stands right now, I've been given no reason to think that the update's gonna be like super good, because there's no, like, it just seems like they said, oh hey, here's a basic unit that we designed that's Perch Perkins, and now that we have this Perch Perkins, we're going to throw him in the hunt event, and then you guys get to get him, which, mind you, the drop rates for Perch Perkins isn't bad, to be honest. But then they started talking about the shop. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, I'll tell you how I feel about the event tomorrow, but as of right now, I'm indifferent. It seems both like, I don't know, like they're adding a new unit and a new map, but also it definitely feels like they're gonna capitalize again in another update of just trying to make money off of food and other items. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below what you guys think of the update. I'm hoping it's not lackluster, but I don't know. It definitely kind of feels like it's shaping up to be. And it's kind of it feels like it's shaping up to be a thing of, oh yeah, the new Perch Perkins. Yeah, guys, use this unit. And they even call it a starter. And I'm gonna be honest, Zach. We don't, like, I don't mind starter units, but if you're in this big of an event, at least make it a mythic unit, not a legendary, because let's be honest, people like sparingly use legendaries, and the only ones they usually rotate between is like a handsome Squidward because of the slow, and if you have Gary, it doesn't matter, nobody's going to use handsome Squidward. Banggeek Pearl because of her full AoE, and then Banggeek SpongeBob because of the line damage, which, by the way, absolutely topples Perch Perkins even without being 5 stars. Perch Perkins in the thing, I believe, was like, I want to say like either 700 or 900, and SpongeBob is almost twice that. So yeah. Hopefully there's something enjoyable in the, super enjoyable in the update. I'd love to be proven wrong, but based on what we got told, it doesn't seem like there's much coming tomorrow. Like, besides the map and the one new unit. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.